heritage won for us through the blood and joy of our fathers. And I pledge myself in offerings to uphold and defend the whole name of valor. So help me, Lord. I promise to hold in honesty our heritage won for us through the blood and joy of our fathers. And I pledge myself in honor to uphold and defend the whole name of valor. So help me.
Sema Jerry OSEI AGYEMANG etnasi ewo the Torchlight Jumedi ewo NEAT 100.9 na wonim se ebuna den numre ya wada numre 7:30 biano radio so ayede political show adesua wom political show emudo Mag Jerry ene the Torchlight ayase epono ene mpontre
Moja na mchebu nyani tomaye Nitumini wumsusu Seye beye biatwasu Inyo jasu kutuka ninya Kasabi kuminya Edi emre mutamaye Nasasu mutatumse Omanu sebeyeyo Omanu seriyeyo Eya seta ose Omafo Bragashe, Omano 0.9 Omafo Bragashe.
Wotie the Torchlight Jumedi ewo NEAT 100.9
The best station in the capital, NEAT FM. The best station in the capital, NEAT FM.
Para
Wotie the Torchlight Jumedi ewo NIT 100.9.
And then you may and so Yamagana for you na akwaba edeba eye NIT 100.9 Jumedi ye freno eye the Torchlight fa wo Torchlight me so me fa me Torchlight yem fa hwehwe my ganam yem fa Torchlight de ko wiem me kai ye wo school no wo dormitory ho se kane ane ko offer na obi wo Torchlight ano ode ya na waso no de akire wiem oso de kire wiem ana echese edemu nyina yishirin meya dining hall prefect wa Dwabe secondary school na yejira mu na aduane ade ye pepa ye emunu konto na eye jollof rice na enwumira ye kodi ye sapa na se ye emunu konto ana jollof rice na yedum kanea eba de sana midimirika dining hall prefect bekuta me Torchlight abre na ye wo eye rechargeable lamps bi and ekuta yen and bekuta me Torchlight na masoda me de ahwewiem na edemu ho nyina ye shirin eti Torchlight e sa de betu wiem sa de betu fom di nyina de boa ema ye de hwehwe ye bibia ayera nti edu adwumre sei na ye tena sia na me nua nya agudie eye amanyosem ene ye baba be ye nsem a ye de kyekiro man no ene ye baba hwe ne ye ka ho ensem ye de agu apono so na ye de ho komo na wo a wutie yen aya na amanyofo no da bia meka amanyofo de sensem ne ba we kane de obo se wadwunu mayo pekre wadwunu mayo why perplex prekesen prekesen am pese meken wadwunu mayo prekesen ase why perplex wa chese wo hu enu amba bia koso ase wadwunu mu ayo higlidi piglidi ye ka higlidi piglidi ase just a normal one time I am mix up ewo utrim hu de ko because partisan politics ye de wurawura bibie mo partisan politics amanyofo yi sa decision bi na ebe koso na sanko yi amana na obosobo ekoyi ma ne de o se we de ekoyi pa sa na omo ye ntu omo so mu asam no wo me no mienu a ye ordinary Ghanaians ana da bia meka me say ye wo ordinary Ghanaians yanom ordinary Ghanaians no se eba se wo ko na wakwa akwaje eye passport o passport no mo ya tro mo ordinary eti wo passport na nya service passport o enya diplomatic passport o ordinarily no we ye Ghana ni esefata se won passport no nya binti ene ye de amautubo se bom ordinary so de ase enti yanom a ye passport ekutekuta ye no eye ordinary no yan ne ye kan yasem yo yanom ordinary Ghanaians yan ena ye kan yasem eti wo ho na se enuama bi nkoyie wo man ni mu na se won te ase yie a yan ye mu bi ne ye benya adagye na ye wawa enuama ni ye biebie ne so na ye me hu se awe ekoma na ekoso no se won te ase de ya ne de wo mu ni o se won te nkoma na se a ene de wo mu ni eti ene etie na tie ne yie papa na won wetima jinchire mu sa adwuma no na ye mu bi ne ye tena se ayeye sa adwuma no ena ye mu bi ye tena se a eno ne ye because ye ntena ho na esamde ba da bia mitufo say politics of gullibility wo ye politics na sa wo ye gullible wo de obeti bia no wafa ne obeti bia no wafa o mu akire nhwe e te se wo ye panyin ewa adwuma bi mu ana wo ye panyin ye da kuo bia no ana ye de wo ye kandini ewo baabi na wo de obia beka asem bia kire wa na eno ade se wafa wo mu akire nhwe esimesi aye se yo onye nhwehwemu kra na wayi na di esimesi aye se yo onye nhwehwemu kra ombisa nsem ne mu yie na odimirika na okwa ntokwa sa gullibility na no a na edidi yanima your politics your partisan politics na ye no aya na ye di wuram it is partisan politics of gullibility no ye yamanyosem na amajoku mamanyosem de se ye yufrim esese ye yufrim na yetime hu se ade bi ba ma yente ye ho ase ensam no to ho a ye nyira ye ndi akire ne bisa se ade important na ewo nsem ne mo ade important na ewo mu understanding ben ene esese wunya eno na ese ye bisa ye ho questions ene ensam no doso me ba be wa ye bia ni ade amawo me wo me special guest obeba fia PR Dema Education Ministry Computer School Selection and Placement System and said yekoso obeba na me na de ho komo aso ye atwe ho masu aso education ministry no e de na yekoso wo ho obeba na obababo ho amane eye kwasi kwaten bia binu kwasi kwaten obeba fia me twen no so obabe ka me ho na ye di nkomo abedwafo no nso ewo ho a wo mbetena se eye alote obeba member of the NDC National Communication Team William Sangbo first vice chairman Okaikwe South ono so beba fia member of the MPP womo National Communication Team ono so beba na chese ye di nkomo ya toto adwen Nanado Dankwa Ekufuado the president of the Republic of Ghana or the State of the Nations address atudwa State of the Nations address Nanado de tu dwen ensam bebre na afiri mu aba ekwa se ensam po bi kra na ewo State of the Nation address ni mu no ye sansam ni bi afirim eye se ye be ye fact check amekura mi be ye bi eye nso se enuama ben na president kan ye kwakwa se ye ni afiri so yi wakeka nsem bebre wo eye State of the Nations address ni mu ese ye nyina ye de ni di akire be ni sen ebe ni se enkurase ya se wuduru kwa wutetefo ni nya adwuma ye wo enkurase a eye nkurokuma mu ho ye enkurase ye kase kurase ye no nchese atemdidie ehwo ye kurase obeduru kwa no behwe na wo telephone eye mobile phone ekuta wona enya adwuma adan ya network no ebi nuru ho na do aka ewo State of the Nations address ni mo se wo mo behwe se rural telephony project being undertaken by AGYEMANG is working to fill the void created by the telephony operators' inability or unwillingness to extend their services to areas they deem uneconomical to operate. When you say telephone operators, no, aye, wamwa, wamadaroma, aye, telco si, wamobuami yetimekasa wa ye mobile phone, ye telephone, I would you could tell him, no. Aya na, baby to say a pantem, baby to say, aye, tech room, so when him tech room, they would do tech room, you were crabby show, I don't know, and in the area ho, ebia, why baby to say, obwadaka, one some woman coins, when some baby coins, so, Udu pukrum now far, a year, when Sabin Kumnosua, obuadaka wo na stomach clinic wo no beche obuadaka ubedu ko no mobile phone akasara se eheda nya adwuma papa eno ne ba ne sa na telco so no mo hu ne se wo na ho de apantam de ede na wo ho a mekwa kosi pole wo ho eti onhu eno ama ebema ehwo na ye economically viable nti omboka enkosi pole na eno na president akase sa de no eyade a atwam ono na pensu yi oya ma na twam obehwe se sa rural telephone no ye be sa project na be extend yakọ ekura biase na sa ekura no womo so atimi akasa o mobile phone so anya twe kura no se eye data na nya adwuma eye internet system na nya adwuma kura na se ekura no won betimi akasa ewo mobile phone so amana yeye obetimi tu kwan otukwan na okoba bia kromu wa ya manyimu obekọ akura biase ozo wo frame kura wunyame ebi kura na de na emergency eti gwenum ni nyina ye some of the things ewo mampanyi state of the nation's address ni mu a ese ye nyina ye hwe na ye ka ho asem se o mampanyi sa wo so obeye de na ihwe kwan ben so na befa so no wa ya ma na yeyi a eyo man ni nyina ade a na momu behwe na ebi a ya set agenda no ewo one area men kansa wo set agenda bone but agenda setting no na ya focus ewo one area pe na man komodie na hwana Ghana fo nyina no yede ni hwe but na de ne ntesa ye wo no ma bebre wo state of the nation's address ni mu a ese ye nyina ye de yetimi a question eye san no ama no ye question san no ama na ye bisa ho se kwan ben so no mampani aka na obeye me officials ye na me kan se agenda 111 ade a mani de akire pa afim resolution ni se nanado danko akufuado one a wo kan ye se wo ba be si hospitals 111 ashase wo kan 88 eno akire na beka 111 no kura wo mu ni se nanado kan 88 ne kura na yenim se baabi wo mo de soso bobo fom no na adwuma bi ankoso ho that is fact se wo po we are telling you the fact. And na obe revise no be kan say agenda 111 agenda 111 no yenya netiye ye hu bi ewo eye areas bi a wo ma chance a wo mo see hospitals ni bi but I can't confirm 111 itina ye ni pa bi adwen say o mampanyin sa agenda 111 asem o kan ye di atwa na nkoye enra na do wa admit ade atum say sa agenda 111 no kan ne de ohahan nani no kan ye ohahan nani e no kan ye editi president say until say obefiri adwaman so no agenda 111 no obe complete sa 111 hospitals no ebi beye the regional hospitals ebi ebeye mensini a womu ni ayaresa bia womu no womu benya say agenda 111 ibi seed money yenim say president at the to ho say 100 million or the to was say and aye seed money get the project and so far send and rameko fund yenim say say it to be creating here the establishing hospital no president can say no say na say ko itina number 1 president na wa admit say agenda 111 no kan ya na eye nipa bi adwen say we the president said the waka won say here womu hu ni say president yi betimi de sa boche so because boche na ni suso ampa waje atum iti we je say politicians say money ye kasa mo kasa because they say Ghana for ye ni abriu Ghana for obia ni anwan obia ni da ho hwe say politician no edien na wo ka ni abo akire ni ya hwe me maka kira wo say eya me ya na aya sa Ghana fo nyina ye so say ye di yaw se oman ya yetimu na ye mpanyimfo ni bi esori a ayaresa bia wo ye kurom ane enye papanti eju omuko obi man so na omako akwakoje ayaresa eju omuko obi man so na omako akwakoje ayaresa wo mereko a ye de aye wa ha ye na ke ye ni yi a ye ayaresa bia akodo akakraka ewo ye manyimo ebiti say eye bank hospital maritime hospital we rich we eye Confanochi teaching hospital said ye say yetimi upgrade no na ye hu say ye mpanyufo yi yare a ehwo na ese womoko Ana okoka sade ana partisan politics in wom. When they see yes. Omampanyin Dada John Dramani Mahama na pen so. Which bank hospital, which the maritime hospital, normally I do see yana. Very good and kebe boy pom within a year pa. But kwan ben so na ya fa so ahye mu kena say panyin bi yare ya because we do bank hospital a. Bank hospital. So do what is here. Your presidential suit. Presidential suit. I just said baby as man panyin yare na so do wa. Yade ne beko. E wo soro ho. E wo soro wa me di mani akomu. Me di mani say e de akwa akomu the presidential suit. E your bank hospital. So te asie. Eti your facilities we nyina ade enti na so man panyin yare so otu kwan na okọ ayi obi man so ko di ayaresa. Ade enti na vice president yare so otu kwan. Ade enti na finance minister yare so otu kwan. Because mo man who say ye de na nya papa. Na nya papa de na ye de afa ho. Enu iti me afi we me kan say me resolution ba ko ne say nanado wa agenda 111 na wo kan no be ye ba denra nanado asama resolution no atetia pansam because say no ono aka say ade no oha hanene no kaye iti say de tie no eje eye ne mfie a aka no wa konwa so no ansa na mfie ne be so no na we sisi sa hospitals na wie ni nyina mu no we have to give the benefit of the doubt to the president. Mr. President, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, we have to still give him the benefit of the doubt. But Mr. President, Agenda 111, no, I am telling you, what the waka say, ope, a central for woman yen yakum. A central for Mbekano Kreno, na woman the achrewo. Eti the American say, so we fail Agenda 111. In fact, Ghanaians will punish MPP government. I'm telling you. Agenda 111, Mr. President. Agenda 111, so we failure. One of the reasons are Ghanaians punish the new patriotic party. I am telling you, Mopa Mufeni agro. What do you make? I know the Mopa Mufeni agro. Obitinchia or no before so died or canujano. What do you MPP about Mopa Mufeni agro? But the president is so yet. No year. I am telling you, Ghanaians, most of us, including me, you be very happy. Say get to many bibisa. Because I am there, you know, Ebia na sebe, what in crying ha, and I would the Ebia sebe you, what yare wunya baby ko. To quine na kwashe, travel and see. Travel and see. One more now, one more cars, one more church, and more travel and see, no. One more nimidi and one more church, no. Travel and see. Se wotu kwan ekọ baby kwa akura bi ase ekọ hwe amanfa huhia mu. Life is about good health. Tie, life is about good health. Abraba na ye bo no eye ahoɔden yo. Ahoɔden nkwa ahoɔden gwom. Nkwa ahoɔden gwom. Because I want to ana sabiri me to ana me yare ye besi na ma betena na ma ye adwuma na boso me so a ya pekakra de amame. Na me di ahwe me ni babusua. It is a wuni ahoɔden a woda ho ane ye de wo se kan kura edwa nanka. Iti apomodene ensam yade bi ese hohia yie papa. It is a president akase until sir obefiri na konwa so no na 111 hospitals no wasia yate. Empire yabone se enkwane ahoɔden ne hia. Yade ani ehwe. Se president Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo said the other no boss no on na ban won't betimi fulfill that promises or that promise of Agenda 111. But my car and my case should be him. If this government fail say Agenda 111 promise no won't betimi fulfill ya. I'm telling you, most Ghanaians will punish you for that. Mark it on the wall. I'm telling you, mark it. Mark it on the wall. Number 2. Technical education na abenye ni abere wo ho no eyade esamo yade ye ne kwa ho yie pa o. Technical education, state of the nation's address ye wom ye nyina yade adwen akokọ baby eye akwan ho nsam ne yade nyina beba beboroboro so. Technical education se ye besua de na ye de yensa aye bibi insanu dwuma insanu nyuma adesua enei abana ni abere wo ho pa no eyade ese ya me yani ko. because omen moment na say emfa yensan hye adamri fam say o Ghana be ye kwahwe eye oman aman ahodo a wo metumpon aman ahodo a wo metumpon kwana ko check wo background ko check it is about the technical education oman be to say Japan woman crowd de uwo kg na ya sha ase no ma identify woman technically won be say enkoda wom wo nimdie se omodu wo sabe ye bibi yetete oman mu microphone amekasem yakraba bibi ya yakraba kakra no ma de basa COVID-19 ade a ode ye yen no ete say yesa bon kompotwe echi na yehu se ebu kompokotwe echi emi yehu say it's about time technical education and to say yedidi agro technical education we shouldn't joke with it at all but them they say ye nyina yede yadwen e ko no ma bi say so ande say wo hwe eye cultivate and wo hwe Council for Technical and Vocational Education wo hwe botai omde yesi wo mani so eye Dr. Freche and na pamfo say womo de bribies wo mani so say o man ne bedu baabi no na ye 50% of eye enkoda ye nua no meko school no emu 50% o hamu echichemu aduonum na womo wo eye technical education yes adia and you better we say ya technical education eyade say yema ye ne koho pa na me ka dia ba be sisu te say bibi te say one district one factory aben yiyi technical education wo ho mfidie bi wo ho yetimi ye no wa ha na eboa ema eye industrialization policy no na ema ne konkan industrialization policy no na ema ne konkan eno ne yebetimi de say si abo say we de eye de ya na konkoba say de bia obidie kwana ko bisa ye nua no mo kra no amadi free amano ne deba ohaw ahodo o mo fem ohaw ahodo a wo mo fem enya asem ketwa ene China kra de wo so ma pepe eye middleman bi ene wo ko China no kra wa awutimi konkofo wade biem eju kosi obi so na nipa na sa jiwiska the additional cost that's amba beka usika udwetire kakra na udidi dwa no esa de sa additional cost na ba beka ho iti technical education yehwe pa se aben technical education ade esi wani so yie and one district one factory no ese yetimi ho impact no wo form one district one factory very laudable policy industrialization policy ese yetimi ho impact ni yie enen wo hwe eye Nizan fo a wo maba be bia assembling plants wa ha perfect or maybe ya no obeka sa de we de mempefo wa sampa kodo dabi ya mampanye ni yewura Lanchamaten the trade minister omakodi animu amukọ bia no anei ye benya the assembling plant na wa ha Toyota Nizan gwenum ni nyina no eba echese echirese oman no so ho ebebiebie no mama biebie nyuma ediama na eso yeka no we should also think about the citizens of this country because or maybe no other citizens diagro eti esetimnya impact yen we say yes industrialization policy na ababy aba oye no say na de mfasode no e de abra because ana yetete a egubuku mu enase yekenkan ena aba ne say but the impact na wo form honestly speaking the impact no e wo form iti ese yetimi hu se the industrialization policy no se omen yebema enuma de aba omen ne mo no se ne oburo ne fi ne kro no aba bi adwuma no wa se ne yesum enya de Ghana for ma na be adwuma wo ho ye one district one factory e de Ghana for ma na be adwuma wo ana amafo ne bibisa na one district one factory product ni bi wo kra na e she da ni market yeah truly fact Casa de Europa may one of the few persons I'm say yes shall see and you project Womunyuma, our central region, Casa de Europa. So I was expecting, say, Yehu, Casa de Europa, Yehu, Womunuama, so, our and the Nabgana, ha. So they are here. But I mean, Shaden, me who, and yes, I'm Shaden, me who, Casa, and that is fact. And a fact. It's a year, and as you say, and yes, I said, Yabakan, the one district, one factory, na keke. Yenya Yatigana, you'll be on to Kwanyo, Yenya. We should know, say, the impact in a beco from year. A beco from year. Then we say, yes, wait there. Sa policy we have boy, yes, say, baby, you man, where you may mono. If I should dear the brain, you know, many because more now what's where you bottom seeker, a dear Tom made in Ghana, a dear no way be a jumenimo. It's a name me one way. Me you me seeker me koto bibia. Obi at the chocolate biba. Make sure one I'm so wow. Made in Ghana. Aha. A while me touch chocolate in the box tobacco. Because at the moment I met touch chocolate no. A chrese me be a jumenimo. Ewa Ghana. Now mom. Obi mine so adeɛ no wo tɔpɛ na wo bie adwuma no mu obi mine so iti aba ne saa na yɛn importers yi wo mekakra no ma de ba yɛ mɛmo yɛ no me ya no befa no ma ton de ama yɛn wo yɛ no me ya no mo befa onkɔnkɔkra no ma ne bi ma yɛ dem sɛ nya bibia ne yɛbetimi ayɛ de na mom de yɛbetimi ayɛ wo yɛ mɛn mu ne de yɛse yɛ de sika hyem yɛ biebie nnwuma na mom yɛ mani nyina na nan so yie. Because a yard record say na me more father cabre from Paul Manson. Enra na ye tekani ye can say be say Mobesha Nigeria for Equia science hunu no. Yes, show mo and I no mo goalless draw and no my qualify now on bufu ye no. And 1973 Daily Graphic Bia na amount for couple buy from archives. And a woman actually said 1973 cross and a Nigeria for ye and the yate. Na BB SI was our Daily Graphic 1973 in anymore. And I'm advertising a GCE O level. O level see and one more our physics, chemistry. Now you training one more piloting Sabrina Ghana Airways. Ye Ghana Airways. And then that's what 1973. Now you recruit to a man for Yankasa Obia Okuta PhD. Enye PhD, enye wa wukuta professor, ewo hwan. Yes, GCE O level, and that is how physics and chemistry no ekoye. Branian training piloting. NASA 1973 Daily Graphic in a way anymore. Show it will be because say Ghana Airways away. Ghana Airways. Ya dia wade na ya dia na way. 1973 ni advertise a trainee piloting akabani a trainee pilots bebre wo dey 73 basis abiri sa 49 years yi wo ma wo mu kra ne o ma bobo bon kokra ne merewa ne ye san fa foforo di gum akabani na ye wo Ghanaians a wo mo ye pilots a ye wo aeroplanes bebre e di sika bre yen kanya ne say ye to wa yesu ye de Ghana Airways ye ya besiene ye de Ghana Airways aya besiene. There was some of the important issues in Ghana. As I get to me, edi hun komo. Na sad trivialities, no trivial issues in Ghana. To baby. Ye did this trivialities in the no maybe a sabi and shut down young comobia say ye di and comobia to say a young como so much na a done in como Ghana hani yedi. A done in como Ghana ha. Na yedi enkomo bi ente se eye huhuhu na aye huhuhu wa Ghana ha me kokokote a yese parliamentarians bi clerks wo mo antro wo mu din because wo mo ye absent na we kwa dey enkomo ben we they say easily verifiable easily verifiable and now we su enkomo ade kwa na ya wo ma correct it and ya wo ma correct it they have corrected it. Oma correct it. Na when so I did wamrekwa ya take us here the areas state of the nation's address no and no maybe a walk where I said ya try question ya interrogate and now when you me my personal opinion a trivial because they easily verifiable. Nipa ne ba na nipa na ma. Enu nti na eye honorable Sarajo Asafo. Ebra ekoba say obi aba ba nipa bi ka say allegedly obi aba betena parliament house ho a ose no na mmom ono wa. Eno na ma me beka say minority sabre no ma moaye because ye mo pe na kan betumi aboa na verify. Enra honorable Kwajokum Ahanta Mrashe Bedwani Chief Tense Minister say yede na ba say yemfa ne mai say yede na ba say yemfa ne mai ambulance dey si hwe ambulance one me wa ba mo de omo ye bibia to protect the government business so minority fu obi e be free ni bia me kra mentima verify me kra mentima verify ambulance si ho matete say ye de papa na ba iti no be ntimi kwa ho ade ye simple and normally be simple iti more minority no na mo put to the government on its toes iti nobody out of the 136 minority amo ho iti obi ntimi ankwa ambulance no ho amaye hu so me ko ho because who say na honorable Kwajokum no wo man na no nim iti parliament mo clinic na wo ho no iti ye de obi kwoto kwa nti ni penhu na iti wenso yade a ese ye twen ma speaker eba beka se eyampa se ohun honorable Kwajokum ewo ho enomani bi wo ho a minority omo bom mo I'm telling you this current parliament in the same account of paper because said yet na and the minority too I'm telling you minority womo bom mo obi a beka se minority for the omo ye no womo pega na ye bia oboa wanye fair to them wanye fair I must admit wanye fair. So say minority no and na one pegana here all because of e-levy then you are not being fair to the minority because aben e de no me bebre emra kodo aben dia kwa loans aben ye gini nyina a minority for gitum our parliament ho iti anupo de wa beka sa wanye fair na mo my problem is eno me bia ye nketen na minority for mo so mo play around it. Na mo ba be catch there because when me wa ben mo ne de don be decide say okay fine yen na ye e-levy pese ye pass honorable Kwajokum no wo ha no ni ho iti ambulance ni ti mo minority fo nti obia me kwaso ana be de so bo na bom iti obia ntimi ankwankwohwe and verify obia be interview ni bi o say did you verify mo ko ho wo di wani ko hui so honorable Kwajokum ono ambulance ni mo o say tete I was informed and this and that. Oh, how? Come on. In fact, more yard honestly speaking, more yard na mum eto de bia sa trivial issues so mama mani call because honorable Sarajo Asafo de sa na kokoba ya ade say ka ho asem kwa no mum issue na babeda oyo no enyo eno no na ka ye hwan say well simple thing well it's very simple honorable Kwajokum waba oh my oh no ni ho very simple. Because ambulance dey see way. Obi anu also be ambulance dey beka say ya ma o mada. Na ko obi kura make attempt. Ni enka say I went there and so I was prevented say me call ambulance no ho. Eti common bi wo ho a me hu ni say trivial. Ese ye the two baby. Na yenhwe eye the substantive issues na ese getimi twa ne ka ho ase because masa say yenhwe ni here. You better one near the no maybe di agora na kwakwa ebibia wo this current parliament no e ka no bebre na akere yen e ka no bebre na akere yen hwe ma me kire wade minority for court na wo makọ no what are the real issues ye no ma ye ordinary Ghanaians said the American no eja ade ne ba na ye dosom ye fa gullibility anya adwuma e de na e wo ho hwe tie we simple so they say we amene aluti watena se mene de ba be din komo but a person make kind bibi from the Supreme Court ruling no tie we simple o okay eti we your Supreme Court ruling no eno no ye nyina yenim Justice Abdullahi or the same way at the Kokotu Justice Abdullahi versus the attorney and the defendant, Attorney General. Na my main conclusions no hono. Fast forward. Minko baby a woman conclude ye na tie asama wo mo kan wo ho eti nsɛm ni bi wo ho a okeka si ania zade ase na wa hu sɛ de tie why wo mo ka sɛ conclusion no or say in conclusion we wish to restate in respect of the issues agreed for determination as follows. Number one, the pen amekan for the purposes of these discussions. That upon a true and proper interpretation of Article 102 and 104.1 of the Constitution 1992, a Deputy Speaker of Parliament or any other member of Parliament presiding over Parliament is entitled to be counted as part of TO 1/2 of all members of Parliament present. Sakono. Me emphasis. Ewo. Present. Tieni yo. But the one the answer yenka. Ekwana me emphasis in the war. Or say that upon a true and proper interpretation of Articles 102 and 104.1 of the Constitution 1992, a Deputy Speaker of Parliament or any other member of Parliament presiding over Parliament is entitled to be counted as part of tier 1/2 of all members of Parliament present. That is to say that a presiding Deputy Speaker is entitled to be counted for the purposes of forming quorum under Article 104 of the Constitution 1992. Tier or say members of Parliament present. Emphasis on present. It says a woman as at the time of parliamentary business. Present. Because an honorable Kovandapoy network be so crown confirming. So what 1992 Constitution now? So 1992 Constitution Article 102 na Supreme Court now refer no. Or say a quorum of Parliament, apart from the person presiding, shall be 1/3 of all the members of Parliament. But present in Kahun. Article 102 no present be in Kahun. Or say quorum in Parliament. Or say a quorum of Parliament, apart from the person presiding, shall be 1/3 of all the members of Parliament. And on the present be in Kahun. It's another or say parliamentarians in Yina, so wo so we go sana 102 neka. But se wo call 1041 na till 1041 no. Or say except as otherwise provided in this Constitution, matters in Parliament shall be determined by the votes of the majority of members present and voting with at least half of all the members of Parliament present. Article 1041 the cap present. But meanwhile, forming a quorum, no one can present to be anka. So my emphasis is on present. I'm not here to give out any hasty conclusions or prejudgmental. But the American say in a constitution no aka. Na minority for the anti-omodia say Supreme Court can say decision making it should be 1/2. Said they are ready, you know, at the chair one. It is a 1/2. Dear number dodo saying and now when we determine a year the ana one J a year your budget in the two more. They were 138. It is a Supreme Court. And now OG2 says 138, you know, they were 1/2. And unti and a sad decision, you know. I brought your radio say we should tell you 1 month to ago, but OG2 more. It is a sad year way there. One more say 137. It is a sad year. And the other one rule 138. It's the Supreme Court, you know, and make a determination. Maybe they're making what I said. Are you following my argument? But say yes, share a year 1041 the car 1041 can say members of Parliament present. It's 136 plus 137. Admittedly, say the speaker can honorable Kojokum no into 136 plus 137. More essay. Eti yebisa say half of sa number no say present dia half of sa number no saying half of that number saying if your constitution they can say members of parliament present it's here 273 it's 273 divided by 2 how do you say 136 it's no and subject to Supreme Court interpretation it's a nunti and omode nsam no edia court it's now asamna ani o asamna na mawe ani ordinary Ghanaians mawe ani dia kire no bibia ni wo bibia ni ho asamna ani because 275 ni ye chemu mienu a 137.5 then I'm say nipa ye ni 0.5 inti Supreme Court ni rule ni G2 mu say 138 decision no mu take ye no o describe on as say the one half of members of parliament present. Now, we 273 because na honorable Kwansa Jechi Kwansa no ni ho and na honorable Adwasa Funsu ni ho. Iti 2 enim. Iti na kwaka 273. Half of 273 so 136.5. Iti say ye fa Supreme Court the decision ni dia na che say ye de 5 in the back na ye no 137. If the Supreme Court need anything to go by, because on also count the members of parliament present. You need to know about the court. Until now, let's wait. That you share your court in paper. Until assembly BBNC. Well, there's a what you mark as in the BBNC. They say 11 no. Yeah, the ane ya mampanya was sign. Yeah, sure, no one must be in a bejas ya yejuma. Until yeah, sure. And some the one who na my way and it's simple, the actual one. Very simple. Very simple. It's you better change the determination from the Supreme Court. Say a day the Supreme Court Becca. A Supreme Court wins so I get dicey, I'm telling you. When so be Becca say a test case at the Supreme Court. Because one where the can't tum. Maybe a chum say a nipa we no more J will two mono. Not they were forming a quorum to take a decision over parliament. Say, as you see, we no so kwa diatum. Wamanamba no so say net here. Have they formed that quorum? Take that decision? It's here between Supreme Court. Mede de Magjerio say AGYEMANG. Mede aseda bema Pius B. Dubanson. Na wumi obenewa. Na mede aseda so ediama me technical man on duty. Achu agbo nene jare na aboaje. Kwasi aboaje dem supervisor. Dr. Father Dixon na. Ono no ye executive producer fully supported by the general manager Kennedy Asante Ose. Woman ebo amehye no ma na ye di go up no so de ma alongside the co-PRO of the education ministry. Kwasi kwante ma be ka me ho a ye no be di nkomo na ma me nkwai. Na alote.
Yes sir.
Madio.
Yo, me da see.
Na on to say.
Na mi adomo.
Yakopans.
Oso e.
Anyame adomo de achen. De achen pa na said ya no no. So anyway, what you try to 0503721744 0503721744 echo and na what the befa na hwe na yede ho komo. Aloti the woman is say your man penny state of the nation's address. Ya brobro so somebody be and na kwan Ministry of Roads one more statement about ba be chirichirim. But my Ministry of Roads for no one more statement of the banana a bit problem with it because most say na munya update 2021 till February 2022. Nasa period ni nyina na muntimi update. What are you telling us? 10,000 kilometers. Oh, Omanpanyi, in some Omanpanyi can so Omanpanyi can say Aquino na banyi ba ye wama ya kwan aya kwan be ye 10,000 kilometers and one fa unprecedented ama and one kasa ben bi eno awaye be within that same period. That's the 5-year period, no. Ekwana kam so say bianka. But about this happen am for be cross check it. Now Ministry of Roads yera makwata magia to mu say eye honorable governs Agboja. Ne some no kind we intro. We should admit that. Because figure no the betu dwa no. Eye the same figure na musumu provide in the statement. Na mom the amoka ne say na muntimi update the ongoing road projects no. Iti na say mutimi the nyina as at the time your man penny be State of the Nation's address and the na mutimi update enya the actual figure. Well, me no be share from the technical education. Per se yen can be bigger.
Okay.
Your technical education in this country and now trapping. Ben you buy any abere pa abanda de twa mu no so na mu yebi. Na yebi sase o mampanyi State of the Nation's address. In some kind for technical education so best strengthen ye hu say the technical education betimi agina na so. How ye manage how ye person technical education into conkan. So far are we making a headway?
Yo, Majeri, Bidasi, na Mamifa Konya way so enchia Shefoni Etifonina. And you raise me chia, me end this in paying for Nilansu, and aiming crop from what and also to Michobia. Now, Majeri, technical education is very key to the development of every nation. A very important. When you say you funny year, and I say any year, every man, be a change in this country. Technical education, we share a mind to say Germany and the other European countries, you know. In fact, Polytechnic, now it was very strong in Germany. In fact, you kind of history.
Yeah.
You can see say that was the basis for their strong industrial sector. Was because they had a very good technical, school system. And from there, you move to the Polytechnic. And say to me, so most of the car manufacturing companies in Germany and other places, it was to this system. And say Ghana, some year, I believe say a honor can help us. And also, Ejuma may be a dose year in that particular area. So we need to. But the only thing is this particular government, almost nearing a dose too much. And the can't be a very we crap. How to believe say they can do it, it's our problem, Jerry. That's our problem. Whether it can happen, it's our problem. Because if you are not only to so now but one day with this, one that. But maybe say say year it's one of the game changers, for this country.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a big area. And also, inside Nigeria, most of our youth can go into that area.
Yeah.
You don't need to be better in the grammar and I say, numeracy and all those things. And also, more workshop, more practical rooms. With practical lessons. You can easily translate Niausiano to the the field. So it's something that in the year it will change the country and it will help us. Now, Oba, if anything, most of the things are here important. It's because our technical side weak.
Weak, very weak. It's
that's the reason why we have to importing all those things.
Yeah.
So when we strengthen it, it will ripple positive effect. It will take place in the economy. So I'm for it. Just say the way I buy with aircon is my fear. If they will do it well,
because I will be commissioning, or say this year, I feel way more. I will be commissioning some of the 34 refurbished National Vocational and Technical Institutes, AMVTI, across the country. The refurbishment comprised the construction, rehabilitation, and equipping of laboratories, workshops, additional classroom hostels, and administrative officers. That's just how we say, the technical institutions and here to the
What say?
It's a few ways, Nana Dua Kane, say, obey yet, yeah.
That's
A no crest project in the bit me and my year, no, I and I just say, a game changer, as we are saying.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. See, Omuni, Uncle just say, Abia, let me add something to me sooner. Send a bear and yet there. But a bear, Debia, or more year, I know it will help the youth. So I'm for it. Technically, say, I'm for it. I won't say, even we crumple, I'll move see 33 with new way. My question is, we had existing ones.
Yeah.
The things were not properly done. I don't see anything.
What come?
Wow.
Yeah, because one bad greedy, because social harm. Also, within the next few months, the construction of 5 technical colleges will begin in various parts of the country. 3 technical institutes will be upgraded to tertiary status.
Okay.
The initial phase for the construction of 90-bed campuses will commence next month. Embosomche Achem, Ewisa, Wako, Enyase, Aboboswa, Petuda, Dambai, Larabaga, Wabuliga.
When you know, when you know your future plans, what kind of year?
Yes,
we are going to do it. We are going to do it. American say, me with the experience I'm here from this albino, say obey the normal slogans. I can near me good from just to make my statement sweeter. Then a very hard dream. But which may then it's going to help the nation very well because technical education is the key. Don't say first no.
Yeah.
You know, say like we all buy the local guys.
Oh yeah.
And I say you crack every Turkey, every China, and so on. And see when you know good business I don't see why we have good carpenters. Those days we used to buy a top munkunyano. Now say every outside. Now when you know the pressure a good city this because anything you are buying outside won't be facile in enter. You need to convert the city into dollars. And any year it will have a lot of multiple and ripple effects in the economy.
Okay.
Just this first quarter, more than 15% of our Zikano na holding about 15%. As I say, it's through importation. Now technical skills, boy, what you say? We have it, but any year it can even help in the agri sector because a lot of the things are more technical. So we need to yemfa kasano into chain, yemfa slogans into chain. Na say what pass on be juma. It will this kind of, but with my experience with the government, I don't know.
When they say Aviana, I'm a social.
Jerry, Agenda 111. I can't want him say.
Yeah, my next way is about the health. And the health making. Yes, sir. Oh man, yes, sorry, near to acquire could be my so aquacoje. Iris at the bank. And I even say Russia man penny. On also Bagana Bejaya. The Benny even say US man penny and Cuba. Penny be but the man penny in pa or penny be on so Bagana. Don't say the health system next year, don't know so ba a baba Bejayarisa. By Yadiano, my yanin call Yadiana Honda ain't me mwaye. Na ya pom with Denny ain't me conquer. Agenda 111 president. By a candidate to us. Or say, in fact, na a high. Over ambitious. Which him said they are not. Bangus said they're covered in buying. So we have to be fair to the president. And
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Obia, nobody forced the president to give himself this target.
Because I covered in the buy. He said, you're near to Togu and Sam. It is a would you be Obia? You know, man,
the same thing. Minister of Health, they can't say. It's as a COVID by Sebi. One year and all science are contract. No. As a president, you're not doing it alone. Only microphone here. You want the presidential advisor on health.
Yeah.
Dr. Insiasari. The Flagstaff House. Who minister of health? who are cabinet. You have a lot of people. Oh, time COVID by or Kasano. It was close to election. I say this agenda 111 is overly ambitious. You can't do it. Hey, and this is for your naysayers. And this is from the doomsayers. You pay or money. Wow. But it's true. 111 hospitals. Where are you going to get the money from? Offer. Now, and yet it's not about only building your friend said the structure. I don't know who's here. You need equipment to work. You need tools to work. On say, I say, time I see Legon, medical center. Look at AGM was there for the structure, equipment, everything, generator, be account. Then be ya, yet the human resource, ye be ye juma, me boy. Ye reach the same thing. Then you know I count because it means see the structure without the equipment to work. Now all the nurse initial I say medical initial okay. You need the tools to work.
Okay.
Oh, it's when you will say this ambition cannot be achieved. I know on my own 1 year, me buana.
Oh, my 1 year.
April 2020 to April 21.
And no, very right. Saying
last year, you had the money for accountability, no. Then okay, and he revised the thing. Say okay, I'll change it in August last year, no, or see this year August, no. But you and my SI can be say this is not possible. You can't want to say you can't do it. Oh, because we know what goes into building. If you are only $100 million be SEO to start the whole thing, I can say each hospital will cost $17 million. So $100 million can do about 5 or say 6. Wow. I don't know why you are pushing. Who yes, I didn't winning election 2020. No problem. Because we won't say, just say something to get a vote. No problem. Last year, when you revised, you said, no, still you can do it. And there, and then I have busy Basan. Also, you should give it time. But it was overly ambitious. And we should expect it by the end of Utena. Okay, last year, no, this year, August, now you're trying to say, we'll have 88 clinics, no, plus the regional ones, no.
Yeah.
But he knows it's not possible. The yes one.
What some of the excuses ban is land issue. Ghana had them said the answer and 170. It will be changed. Na assassin or cry, you see a BDL war court.
I will never buy that. Time my ye far plan say you see cathedral.
Yeah.
A fear judges 18. Look at it, the number of houses, no.
There's a cathedral cry, no see him. Oh,
sorry, die. So if you want to build hospital, also who will build it for areas, let me say, we have about 260, about 60 districts.
Yeah, districts.
And now, everything is more info. You see areas are more inside, you are building the thing over there. But Jerry, are you telling me, say, or him be say, oh, then they can't buy, but main fast as in the farm are buying. Is it possible? It's not possible, but Jerry. And he said, no more come about, and I pass here, it's not true. I don't believe it at all because clinic about I don't see why a chief will refuse that. Oh, Uber, your friend is Ganoff.
Yeah.
Ganoff, Tantra, Kingsby, Hodina Echo, Amomolenyo, district. Maybe Omunis, that's how this clinic, Omunibi. I don't think, say, I inform Amomole any Tantra Hodina will refuse you a land to build government this hospital. It's not true.
Okay.
Ubaga Center, the same thing. I mean, it's not true. Oko, other areas. So me, I don't think say land. See, cannot be anyhow. Asa, Ghana is broke. Can it be anyhow? Ke Nkrofua aban ejomuka. Contractors in TIA, National Service, Bobo, LEAP in TIA. I mean, oh, nurses for allowance, the same thing. So, she cannot be new.
It's not only the say, yeah, moderator, na Professor Mate, no, only a Mante, and you are Martini Manteno. And you Uncle can say
Joy,
critics- Joy, I say critics of Agenda 111. Oh, can be before some bonnet found pardon. That's all a bay for. And in that time, because there be another way, over ambitious project with ideas who any see. Now, and they are presidents and idea to say, now you over ambitious. Now, mom, yet ye be no answer to be free. I couldn't answer the end of my year.
Yes, Reverend Joy Mante, Uncle Flax, I don't catch a president say
Mante.
Yeah, Mante, Miss Ewa, and Bonnie Chemi, Namaya. That's the meaning. Because the president's house shares Sabono, and then Okase is what overly ambitious. It means near Osofonica, I can't president, Mibuana. They should go there and tell him that I'm sorry for insulting you. Oh, me, I don't see why some pastors want to meddle into politics. If you say, to me, yes, to me, dear Sophono. Away no, if any say, Fatunche, not joining here on the street. Rather than you hide behind the cassock and the, if any say, pulpit and pretend. Because governance is about policies. Now, policy is the bar. And don't just say, we just keep quiet and watch the government. There be, we have the right to criticize. Say, ko here, I make one same, and ko is make one same. Into make one same, it has nothing to do with witchcraft. Wow. By ne, or see near, yeah, you can't say it's overly ambitious, you know. We are witches and wizards. They pay for. As I mean, say, President, you pay for. I think you should go there and answer. Wow.
But I don't know, and necessarily is it about the timelines, and now say it's about the project itself. Because the timelines, the president can say, some president can't want you be more, also be no mum, timelines and answer.
Mark my words here.
Yeah.
And then, 31st March 2022. And now, Kufado president, baby, now out of 111 on 750. I'm telling you, mark my words. You the church, because at the end, it's not only our timelines. It's a Kasem. You need the money to build these things. And I feel so, and your chief's compound. Oh, some of them are what? District hospitals, polyclinics, and regional. There's 6 regions. I can't be me, boy. Otini, your friend said northeast, I can't be. Now, a regional hospital, you know, it has a particular what? Items. I'm saying, mark my words, 31st March.
Because you come up at
yes, no, you can't do that. You can't. And yet, about timelines, it can't be in here. And it can't even do 50. You mark my words before you leave.
Agenda 111. Okay. How you need 100.9 far or messages, you know, far 050 372 1744 050 372 1744. A State of the Nation's address. And another Danko Kufuado, the two Jano. And for the Peruzun and Kakran, some of the women, and I'm an panel members. But you know, William Sango, or you're the first vice chairman, or can quiz out, and I'm quite sober. As I breed dear, a year alute. In fact, on the woman chain ha, Yugusua, men and Udru, and Yasu Tuoma. In fact, 2020 elections, and not aspire as a parliamentary candidate. Now, in the Ayaka say, Bijilis Obesanko Biomo, on the Waha, a member of the NDC National Communication Team. It's Yaka a technical education, once him. Na Yaka agenda health. Agenda 111 and the president. Number 2. So, so I'll give the president benefit of the doubt because I feel my first morning show, men and me be a morning show now, 2022. Metana say my first commenter, make some resolution. They say at the map, Ben and they say President betting me for failing a agenda 111 because me person that me da so die any man who saw or penny be so to kind free or man be so bagana be ya yaresa. Let's say ya ye na say ya say ya de ebe tutu kwa na ya de ne nye ne ye dia. Let's say sabi yen ordinary Ghanaians no
Jerry, Lagos Center.
Yeah.
Around Mahama SCN.
Yeah.
That was the purpose. But it's a medical tourism center. That's the style I also.
Yes.
Design.
Because when you say presidential suit,
yes.
Woko Bank Hospital, and I'm make a bank hospital,
Yes.
and me, I make a
And that was the agenda.
containing presidential
It is
seat,
everything
it containing VVIPs.
Yes, from Israel.
Come on.
And I'm told it's the biggest in West Africa. Lagos Center, no.
Yeah.
That's one of the best in Africa. And see, very soon you will get people from Murphy, other African countries, or more Hono. But this is the first phase. Second phase, we can have people from outside our movies because it has a world-class facility. A world-class design, everything from Israel. And see, we have that people. Me, I feel said this government, they should focus on the 2 years. No, on Shemukena. Wow. Now, and to me, because that was the purpose of the Lagos Center. Now, mark my words, 111 by 6 and that's a 7th July 2025. No, not 50 crowns here because it can't be in you. Asa, Jerry.
Okay, how you need 100.9? Say you free one. Medu eba eye COVID-19 na ye ka COVID-19 say ebu ho akonta sika ye nyaaye omampanyin say wo de sikasem mu wo yo bi a wo ye banker je say ebe sikasem ho akonta bu dia wo ya de pa omampanyin say 17.7 billion Ghana cedis and you're spending what COVID. Do you doubt the figure?
No, for the figure, no, I don't doubt the figure. Say you're spending about 18 billion.
Yeah,
but,
close to 18 billion.
Yeah, 18 billion. But maybe as a can you
anyway, yeah,
excellent. In the all close to 18 billion, I don't have any problem. Wow, but she can echo him. Yes, Kaya, minority in parliament, a file motion to set a committee to investigate the COVID-19 spending. Kaya, wow. Now, if you said there's nothing to hide, why can't you allow the bipartisan committee in parliament? No, why? Why are you preventing that committee in parliament? Hey, can say we have already authorities in Ghana like the Auditor General, the Public Accounts Committee, and so on. They can deal with it. Why are they not dealing with it? This is a special issue. And I don't have any problem with the figure, but the be as a canical because I can show you one. Say, Kaya, secondary school, time will be during the COVID time. No, about 600 million.
Yeah,
and it all, Veronica buckets, sanitizer, and so on. Mark Jerry, we know the price of these things. Buckets, the price, nose mask, the price, and so on. And I feel so. They could not give them nose masks throughout the year. They gave them some quantity. And I feel so. Among them was the reusable ones, maybe one. But it costed this government 600 million.
Yeah.
And do you have any report to confirm or to cross-check and answer to audit that expenditure? These are the issues. Wow. In the end, about 70.7 now all bono. Maybe as a canical, we want to know. Because for every expense, you must supply document. Wow. Okay. Payment document. HSA, yes. Myself 70.7 million. Now, material way, anyway, and every payment will come with receipt. Jerry.
Okay.
It will come with receipt. It will come with approval. And after your approval levels, who approve for this payment to be done? Where are the invoice and the receipt? Because you see a bucket, if anything, sanitizer, nose mask, companies supposed to apply, they have to give you invoice, raise invoice. You have to get receipts of payment. Now all those records will be there. There should be that committee, but who bought 70.7 billion there? I don't see it as a problem. But the problem is baby as a canical, They say the sweetness of the pudding is in the eating. What you say? It's going to be echo, let us see. Because the enemy say, it can be echo near my ebo more to win election. Just election. Almost says he can just to win the last election. Because we bring echo party people and so on. And if they challenge us, bring us the invoice with the counter receipt for payment. Asa, and I say my parliament committee can say allow the committee to do its work. The free education ministry. who said 1 billion every year. So they say, give us document to support the expenditure. Asa,
Okay. All right.
Jerry.
Okay, and one of about Yan Shay. On my penny figure of the betu is 17.7 billion Ghana cedis, not dollars. Billion Ghana cedis. We baby say, okay, COVID in the Sikas Baina, ya say streams of funds are yenaya. A bank about was 20 billion from Bank of Ghana.
Yeah.
A Honor quite 20 billion.
20 billion.
From Bank of Ghana. And now, $2 billion.
Yeah. From the IMF.
From the IMF.
Yeah.
One with the kind of 1 billion
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
And you're saying now additional
$1
$1 billion.
From the IMF.
And now you
World
call
Bank.
Heritage Fund. You $200 million. $200 million. And now IMF. World Bank. So my $435 million. $435 million. It may not make question a BBC say, Sir President Kase COVID-19 a kaya boy 17.7 billion. Now my question is, what are the rest of the money? I don't know, what did we use them for?
Yo. Gary. Yeah, we can you're correct. All the figures of both you're correct. Central Bank, there was zero financing, but it's random because of COVID-19.
Okay.
Nanka and this Central Bank and my government Sika. That's the rule.
Okay.
But because of NC, we give the government 20 billion.
Yeah.
And our IMF, essentially we are a member.
Yeah.
We contribute into
Yeah.
and you are 2 billion. Over World Bank is the same thing. And you now Kamboma close to 33 billion.
Yeah.
That's how much we got. And at 17.7 go into that COVID-19 expenditure. A whole crowd areas we need further particulars. Yes.
Our expenditure.
Yeah. Engineer Kano it's true. Brilliant question. On say internet be more can say COVID-19 I had government where I don't believe and I don't accept. That time I see now your revenue shortfall was about 14 billion. Though GRA can say they exceed their target, revenue shortfall from the oil and from other areas about 14 billion. Into Bia Osika were ranging for the year 14 billion come from. That's when I tell 3 billion. It means you have gotten more than near a how no.
Okay.
So COVID-19 should not be an issue for you at all.
And I say be the support to your budget deficit.
So you got 33 billion. You spend 17.7 billion in other areas.
Yes.
Until that can echo him. Now, the American say, essence say community buy until you had 14 billion shortfall. Until you ask any free money. And it's part of the 17.7 billion.
No?
Just to help you to meet those expenditures.
Okay.
What you say? Until that can echo him.
Same say government for them to.
That is the reason why the best way out. Say for me the bipartisan committee in parliament.
Okay.
A honor MP for woman, NDC for woman. So nobody will say something against you because you are there to defend what you say. But here you see other team na me ni nyina ye nim ni esi wo a ye pam obi ya every honor I need deputy I share nanamu president came out to praise say near ejuma no is far better than near the boss no. I don't have any confidence and trust in the current the CEO at that place. I think say the best way is what the minority is asking in parliament. From that committee, we interrogate the money one after the other. All payments must come with invoice raised by, the suppliers with counter receipts of the payment. Asa, na bibi hallelujah. Because you're supposed to account to the people of this country.
Yes.
You can't just come and tell me say I'm spending 17.7 billion. And they say no, no, 33 billion. We free man, a gap of 14 billion.
Yes.
And America said the gap of 14 billion was expenditure we had to meet all those 17.7 billion.
billion.
So that one cannot be, discussed. Engineer can These are the things. Oh, COVID-19, Ama Abaywe has made a lot of money. Shania SC Ewo Airport no. Frontier.
Frontier. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's on the private person now.
Jerry, up to now, you know, 5 ministers are converting, and none of them could.
Obedient to me, I'm also.
As to who signed the contract.
And they're disappointed on the part of the government.
Nobody can tell us, say, I may sign contract, you know, on behalf of the government of Ghana. Nobody. And the Frontier Echo with their own powers and authority to go and work. Now, they have raked in about $130 million. Now, only I hear a Ghana airport company, and from that amount, you know, less than 10%.
According to the report.
If you like, just take, if one is a operational cost and overhead cost, it's about $80 million. It means the company has made net profit of what? $100 million. Then you know now in Crawford Mushe, they are going to benefit from this $100 million. Free, Jerry, just free. Now, near Omuye Wohono, Noguchi could have done it even better because they employed Noguchi staff.
Yeah.
They were only middlemen. Omuye
middlemen. Na gombe timi anya sa enfidie na omu use no etimedia.
Oh, enti ye the money e share Noguchi Nsemanka. They have $100 million as what IGF which can even lessen government burden to look for funds for what Noguchi. Very simple. And I say they share Kolobunsenga. They have this money coming to their coffers. When you know they come back and still blame COVID-19, say COVID-19 is the one affecting. COVID-19, what from Eddie making a lot of money. Now, Etia, when you say a friend is saying, but we know those behind the frontier. We know them. Yes, we know them. And at the right time, no, we shall see whether frontier can walk away with that money at the right time. And then they will be called to this country. And they will show us in Crawford, sign contract in OSEI. Because you see, it's bad. The COVID-19, I see. But look at the money I'm here out of COVID-19. Look at the money. Bottom. Not on my they say Ghana is broke. Ghana is broke. Common fund still in Crawford IGF very low. No. I mean, the assemblies are very low. No. They can't even operate because the common fund and also encore. Wow. COVID-19 is the same day. We need a proper probe into the whole expenditure.
Okay. How you need 100.9? I feel no joining here. Where to say Torchlight and idea. Ye to a winya da ye tie State of the Nation's address no. Ya brubru bi so na ebedu anwumre ni si ane aboabo ani nyina no ne afa torch no. Ye hwe we ye fa we ye ne ye de ato ho. Ya hwe technical education. Ya hwe agenda 111. Ya hwe COVID expenditure. O mampanye kan 17.7 billion Ghana cedis. Ena ye guso a ye to aso a ye hwe areas bia say ye ma ye niko ho. Now ye ka technical education. Ye ka say ye ankasa ye be no ma wo ye memo. Ye share this area. Or say Mr. Speaker, through the 1D1F initiative, the Made in Ghana label is being stamped on a wide range of products proudly manufactured in Ghana. Out of a total of 278 1D1F projects at various stages of implementation in all the 16 regions, 106 factories are currently operational and 148 are under construction, while 24 projects are at mobilization stage. Into 1D1F Amaka Wonsam, and the 106 factories are in operational. Adote. Na me can announce it. O man penny akasa na wo.
Oh. Mark Jerry.
Yes sir.
But we there. 106 factories are at different stage. And they are the factories are almost see from
scratch. On that one where trade ministry you rally Kojo Martin. Now so I want to publish a your factory see. publishing a list in the
in Crawford factories are more stimulus package. More
more na mabana na mabana mo free BB stimulus package. Abai say one district, one factory, or can one manifesto a boom, black and white. Say one more bad partner with the private people, a private partnership. Now buying no our initiative one district, one factory. Abana kaso no akwa kopesi kaso odo kwa kusi we may ukromu dwaben ye wo dwaben oil mills. As at the time I buy na dwaben oil mills na one de the cabin me no I belong to the family. So inti me na no to servo chairman of the council of state. If I no put the only me to be answer but one more year to me sika from the Exim Bank. One district, one factory. And the share dwaben oil mills mo year outgrows one me do menom ye tretre mo.
Major meba.
But we expect us buying inclusive.
Yeah, we can concerning partnering with the private sector. No, is it the new version, New King James version of their manifesto, and I said the Old Testament?
Me pato old manifesto ne mu
no man can say the partner with private sector. Yet no, we drew the attention, and I'm going to say, okay, I buy into me. See, we need to partner with the private sector.
It is in the manifesto.
It's there. Okay, no problem.
Black and white.
No problem.
Jimmy, sound is me answer me can't na.
Oh no, I know. So research part. No problem.
One more kind. So
yes,
government and partner with the private sector.
On me see factories we want now. Nia who can concerning with family oil win. A idea. Ora Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia NSC factory no.
There be.
Nti
but say what you want the
no, can say one district, one factory.
1.2 million.
And there were 260 districts. Nti nia yehwe can say like okay, you know, the partner of the private sector. Now this will be any factory. Maybe work gas central.
Yes.
Opa from gas central. There's nothing over there. No factory. Now, yes, share but
gas central and
that's what too.
And that's what too.
Yes,
that's what also
yes. Factory been a war. Mate, say we finish a pure water factory.
Pure water. Because Mudisi, where me
I know.
Bashiru.
Okay.
Bashiru
okay.
Boss.
Emma area almost see and market opposite. But just go there with your reporters. There's nothing there. I'm telling you, almost the signboard they see the main road. Oh, the friend is I wish buy to pass road no. Close to the market and the signboard they see opposite. Just say they are coming to do that thing, but there's nothing there. I'm telling you. Now Yambra, a friend is we share bundle with Trobo. That is Ganoff. Almost factory here. Then we share bundle with wait show me the factory. Afensu Ablekmanov, Kwashima Onsu, we share bundle with them. Onsu, what is that their factory? And he Jerry, one can say they will pick old factories and renovate and give them, capital injection. One can say, sure, I can say there will be new factories for people to get job to do.
New factories now, your old ones be on say yes, so almost and almost say so be a human farmer. Can say, yeah,
oh, on my, a book of mine. Come back and tell us, say, me who say, me start here, se kasem no, enye yenti, me ji old ones no, aye ni ye. Asa, na uchi no si we can don't come and tell me, say, I've done 106 factories, because Daku Farms, enye every factory. Nya boss is the same thing, and so on and so forth. Kasaberaku, and so enye every factory. Oh, now Exim Banker, and they able with, the financial injection.
Yeah.
Then they see Exim Bank. And yet Urajo Mahama. And let's see Exim Bank. Because I was involved. Technical team yesterday, man only domino. It was our treasurer at Fidelity. So I know everything. Urajo Mahama let's see Exim Bank. And Exim Bank to me ebwa safa decision. So give credit where credit is due. Once year can you help those old factories with the money? What you say? And fine. I'm not against factories. Oh, I'm not, because it means it will cut down our importation. And it will also help because import is higher. So if we are able to do it very well Especially no, me, I think say country Hano, we do everything anyhow. Who see factory for this? And I say, who discuss factory? No. It should be targeted. For our import basket. Now she said, Niamona Yedi Bagana no. It 50. I'll take the first 20, say. Every factory so mu yes ejuma no. 20 them to produce 20. What they mean is say in that basket, you know, when you 20 out of the 50, a banisa say you spend $10 million to import them. At least 20 of that amount, you know, has been taken off. You see, you know, that is how I think we should link the whole thing. And yes, say, may see factories, and I say, may buy factories just to stand anyhow. It should be targeted. I think, say, if you see, poultry, rice, sugar, and the drugs are a chunk of the things are higher because these are the things that we import in large quantities. We need money. They be changing your city into dollars to do those things. Why can't you strengthen factories and I say companies and I say in Crawford must have industry, no? So that we can cut down the import of poultry, fish, rice, oil, sugar, and the drugs. These are the things. Any year it will help us. So I'm not against the factory, but I'm buying NC 106 factory. Oh baby, the existing factories are almost airborne. It's good. I just say it. Tell Ghanaians the truth. Asa. What you say? But we only say, maybe buy any say 106 factories. It's not true. Maybe out of the 106, you know, yes, 5 or 6 B has come from scratch to finish. I have no problem. But who bought factories said B5? B5 was there before you came. What you say? Casaperico, the same thing. Daku Farms, the same thing. And so on and so forth. Then you know, be bringing SEO. There was someone, if anything, that pineapple juice or so.
Yeah.
And also, what before you over. Wow.
Your problem is the government coming out to say, yes, I'm buying a kind, say, one of the private sector, building up the one district, one factory. But they be all but a more position. In Tiakobas are buying now, almost as new factories. And the Biomunru, the completion stages. Now, your old factories, means you are what dada. I want to give it to my son, Masania. I come,
Rebecca, because who is your boy? You have to be realistic. Say, I buy start here, that's a Nesika extra until me we are Rebecca was him. And we'll push. Neka say, boy, be truthful. And I feel so look at the practical nature of a bona ocean. Let's say the year, so we'll talk. We'll talk. Neka say, speak the truth. Who can be here just to make somebody look bad to win votes instead of the enjoy? Because it will come back to what? To haunt you. On says they say no. What about Baumia? On to make us out. You see, you're talking very soon. Yeah.
Namoso to make us. I do overhaul number.
Yeah, channel. See. The reason why Obi Emma sitting from 1.2 to 4.2 they say the fundamentals are weak. And now $1 no ako 8 Ghana cedis no. For 4.2 to 8, you know, are the fundamentals strong? What do you say? That is the policy of deception. They be American was saying, and yet, Jerry, and yet, speak the truth. Nyamia dom, what bo economic cost from first degree to PhD. So you know the truth. Say Ghana economic structure is weak. Is the problem? And yet, a buying.
Okay.
We have internal structures are weak. So we need to do something. But you take advantage and say anything, no problem. Even near you have not been able to make it strong. And you only deceive Ghanaians to have your way, just to get a vote. And that's the reason why now I'm sorry, they link it to Ukraine and Russia war. Can you imagine?
That's one of the factors.
No, Jerry,
it's one of the factors.
It has nothing. Do you know why?
Oh, how?
Ukraine, Russia, I do 1 month. It started that way.
Oh, but honestly speaking, they say you're from one money idea. From one, no. The rate, the pace at which are not from one money cost or no.
Jerry, Fango price a cost or no. Finished product, I told no. Nancy, I told me no. largely on the exchange rate, not the world crude price. You will see. And America said Russia, Ukraine is the same. It started that ben, Jerry. Started that ben.
It's only 1 month.
No, only 1 month. Now before I was starting, January, February, now your inflation was skyrocketing. After so, now we see the holding. But from before I started here, so it means it has nothing to do with the Russia-Ukraine issue. What you say? In fact, on the more serious note, Russia-Ukraine rather should help the city than holding rather. Do you know why? Because this is a season that you have more of the imported goods. This is a season that this city had more dollars to pay for the goods that you're importing. And the funny say, for importing the manu, baby, from Ukraine, the wheat and the grains and all and the soybeans, all those things from Ukraine. See me, you, my Jerry.
Yeah.
And he say, "Whoa, SC, was our criminal." It means say companies are yet you those companies cannot operate and therefore they will not welcome their payment. And therefore also goes on Sanka. Until once you are not making the payment, the demand on the dollar will come down because it's not time for you to make the payment. Payment cost you that is where you need more dollars to make it. Until Ukraine, Russia should rather help us to stabilize our city because import from that side are cutting. Where the factories are busy fighting war, so they can make payment. Then you know choky at the banks. What you say? So it has nothing to do with Ukraine, Russia. Now it has everything to do with deception, mismanagement from this government. Asa, it's not about Russia and Ukraine war. No. Then he doesn't understand how the floating exchange regime works. That person lacks that knowledge. Sit down quietly and look at the whole thing. Wow. Okay. The BBC will be like time of conference by our city at home is very strong. It's say conference start here from the far east and the Asia, China.
Yeah, baby,
yes. And 33% of our trade is from that side. And the SCN, most containers were in short supply.
Yeah.
Ships in Anya Juma. And the we were not making payment. And the demand for dollars from so supply was not a problem. Therefore, city no enya holding. So confidence rather help you to stabilize your city. It's very simple. So I don't see why we can say Russia, Ukraine will have what effect? Never. What you say? Never at all. Now, yensensema haye wahano. Oraba mya ending pass. It's about 4 things. Say yeji Eurobond.
Yeah.
Yeji loan which will show up our supply side of the currency, foreign currency. And number 1. Number 2, import payment. Number 3, on pass multinationals first quarter of every year. That's where they end their financial year until they repatriate money outside. Wow. So these are the things. Number 4, on pass jisika from non-resident portfolio in Kofu your bonds who Ghana. Now some Kofu say yesika sem aye basa, so they don't have confidence in our money. In our economy. So they are disinvesting and send their money back in their dollars. These are the things that are pressure because we moved from $8.5 billion as a reserve to $5 billion. We lost 3.5 within a short time. About this, your money will depreciate. It's not about Russia, Ukraine. It's basic, and you know. That is where I expect Baumia said he will sit down with Ninkrofono. Then can want them rather than playing, gimmicks with the whole thing. And the same thing in SCA or NDC time. And America say government should sit down with the multinationals. And they are working in your country. And they must follow your rules. Let's stagger their movement of their profit to outside. We can stagger say, Mr. First quarter, at least take part of it. Second and third. But you can't just move everything at a go. Yes, I be hammy. And this is my country. I don't think say MTN, Vodafone, Talo, Cosmos, and all the new ones will disagree with you. No, they won't. And these are the things, and it's nothing to do with Russia, Ukraine. And no, should rather help you. In fact, say if we have comparative advantage, from Ukraine, Russia, this is the time we should rather strengthen our export and send those things to earn more foreign exchange. Rather than crying foul, when there's opportunity to make. I say in the economics one.
Now sending exports like what?
In America, say near na in free Russia and Ukraine. No.
Yeah.
As I say, no. It means those people will not have access to it. Inside they say you who 2 million. And I say we have the advantage in producing that in this country. Yeah, na directed traffic to Ghana. ABR. Yeah, finally said wheat. I don't know say how much we produce the wheat. How much we produce with all the grains. The Americans and the South Americans imported from Ukraine. If we have it in large quantities, we should rather package our own. Those people will fall on us to buy from us. That one will give us more foreign exchange. Until we can look at it from that angle. They say, I know, say, cocoa beans, Edema, Switzerland, and other country for chocolate. Until most of them will look at our direction, say, a free Ukraine and that's Russia. Then they will fall on us for more. The same way, Ukraine has the chance and the higher, we are exporting from their country to other places. Now you're taking advantage. Now you can say it's rather having a total effect on our economy. I don't see it at all.
All right. Now, you call the last leg. Abai AGYE levy ediatum. As we speak, President and they are we give assent to the 11 to Ababa Yemra. Until say before for basically the 11 no. Ababa Yemra, akase implementation process no. You be chance here. You reckon of Rata Crown so wakase by May 11 be chance here. Aye Juma. So far, baby Ababedru with the 11.
We on the minority, enemy say, Abai has illegally passed the e-levy.
Illegally?
Yes, illegally. Until now, yedi and say, across Supreme Court, and we are waiting on the Supreme Court because Supreme Court has set a precedent. Wow, name Justice Abdullahi versus Attorney General. I mean, the report and I say, we find this in the she said they have set a precedent as far as interpreting Article 104 Clause 1 is concerned. No? They have told us what it means. And he said, every court. And I'll leave it there. But let's look at the real impact of the e-levy. Oh, time almost 30 I think say Abai should have listened to the minority and the financial watchers. Telcos need edgy 1% in, 1% out. Me boy. Say who send
the send your measure 1%, yeah.
Now who use
1%.
Now that Sikano is their service fee because when you say Obo Juma any profit. So that's the service fee. I feel like service fee Abai the not a cost outside Nanka because it's an income.
And no say Abai the kokoje
yes, an income, a gain to the telcos. On no say no bon Juma enya income. And on that score, no, Abai the charge to Wanka. What would have happened? They say 1 in, 1 out. No, Abai any telcos in Meche. ABR telcos no okay, make it 1.5 in, 1.5 out. Now maybe say no, may 1.5 back no. Now so why they want 1.5 back no? I think say it should be very simple. All the blame will be moved to the telcos.
But another guy say, your friend is one moment in a cap too. But mind you, no cap.
No cap. No cap. But still volumes be control. Because though it's cap, the higher the volume, you still make more. Because the thing is about price against volume. Now we're charging against the number of activities. And the Abai the file anchor. And no, it will make sense in accounting because you will direct and indirect tax. Every tax must be classified. Now, if ever say no, I don't even know how to classify. You need to be what you say, whether it's a direct tax, indirect tax, and I say consumption tax. We can't classify it, but a cohanka, it becomes a charge on the service fee. We move a charging. Wow. So is it what to collect? Until you don't say, 1 in, 1 out. Okay, we're increasing to 1.5 in, 1.5 out. Now buy edgy one of the 1.5. Asa. But where everything is standing on its own. Telcos ne edgy or 1% in, 1% out. Abezu edgy 1.5. Ukabuma 3.5%. And that is a problem. Now Abai is not even cap. The amount I will not follow me. The amount we say take us in there no beyond 1,000 no. We have any amount cry.
Any amount at 10 cities. Yeah.
But buying there no 1,000 is 1.5. 2,000 1.5. 3,000 1.5. The amount changes. Our buying will rake in more when the amount changes. Wow. That is where we have the problem. Now you're fighting for financial inclusion. Make I time I start here and say, "Oh, BBI me ejumano." Your BBI friend is smart account. We wanted everybody until BBI crowd once they out to BBI account. Yeah. Truck drivers, BBI baby. Wow. And now we strengthen the mobile money sector too. Until then, I said, BBI so a shifted from the smart account plus mobile money. Now, all the way Ebano, it will be a disincentive in encouraging and I say expanding what the financial inclusion and also a wow. Trust me, baby, best Jaise Omoyusu, if you say we know. Even before 11 Empire, no.
One base say your mobile money.
Yes, baby Jai. Before 11 Empire crown. Yeah. Who say no biscuit? See, much of a charge.
Charges in the car.
Ghanaians are particular about the charge. Account they be in fact, who chose biscuit cra? Obia which is count. Oh, my charge is account. Obia which is count. So just imagine say, and now, make you some charge. Ediama telcos no. Message here 11 no. Just imagine what will happen. A lot of people will shift away from using that platform. Indeed, the agenda of financial inclusion will lose that one too. What you say? And he say, your party will do it, no problem. But I can bet you. But you will be afraid with tax avoidance and tax evasion. Tax evasion is illegal. Yeah. And never to bet you. Yeah. Tax avoidance is not illegal.
Is that
let me say no, Jerry. The point. What you have for Achimotamo? Not for shop right. Maybe out of bread, need drink. Me too VAT, baby also. Yeah. Me, I can pass the corner. I'm a some corner be. And no VAT, and that is tax avoidance. And it is legal. Nobody can. And the only way you say people will practice tax avoidance. And you say, Meduka, I'll tell you, train, you share with yes, and I'm at you. You share, so I'm at you. And confess Nanka, oh, Charlie, very saying, I'm owing you this amount. Okay. Number, I'm saying if I'm out, all those things we see. The person will tell you, say, train, you share or haram the amount. What they mean is that they are practicing what tax avoidance because it's too much. A does take us AG 1 in 1 out. No, I buy you AG 1.5. Now, by the end, we don't even know where to place it.
What might tell Kusano at so
to
0.725.
Yes, no, 0.75. 0.75 in and out. Now we charge in the
okay.
Yes, it's 0.75 in.
Okay, it's yes. 2.5.
Yes,
telcos not to 2.5
in.
2.5 out.
But what it mean is together will be 3%. Together will be 3% on the consumer, the final consumer. Because telcos will take 0.75.
0.75, good.
0.75 out.
Yeah.
And our buyers will take 1.5 on the value I will send you. Not even a limit on the value
I will send you. Yeah.
And the buying the cry is too harsh. It's too, and I said I was listening to the friend saying finance minister. Yeah. Now or can say if they see people avoiding and using a different platform, they will switch and add those platforms. If people will do it because tax avoidance is legal. You can't force me to buy from Accra Mall.
Almost a month for so they will use that.
Yes, they'll bring it back to another angle. I was listening to him today. Time our president said in his he gave an interview to wow. And this thing, trust me, for me, you see, we can time I the budget echo on the 17th of November. December now you can't say minority has worked out since it's possible the majority will pass the 11. On say that day no. Momo your friend is saying we need a form because according to MTN and Vodafone Sankophone almost see the like people were withdrawing their money at a faster rate, so they have to do something. So there was a temporary shutdown of the system. Okay, in December, wow, people were taking their money out because Yes. What they mean is the number of volumes and answer activities are by ADS months no will change. People will move away from that. So you are not encouraging what financial inclusion, which will be a problem for us. And it has a lot of what negative effect on our drive for financial inclusion. Seriously. And me, I think like approach me, I bind in a charge on the service charge anchor.
I can only better.
I'm telling you.
But don't you also think, sir, a binance will factor into it because what your clauses are a war a bill, a binance will factor into it. So the amount for Casa de Fan once in a reduction to a year transactions, baby will want end cover. Nomina there an amount for a count once. Now, what a year bank account. What they about wow Momo account to me enter Momo. What they call wow bank account to me enter them will send their a different person. And
no, you see,
so
those things a gimmick. Why would you who ATM card who a checkbook? Why would you move the money to your Momo? As I say, you want to send money to someone. And to me moving from my account in Momo, no problem. But the reason why I'm moving is message will be. And
the just say because for instance, my Fidelity account now may withdraw the to me Momo. Let us say may be the bad transaction.
That is the reason why. Yes. And yes, now me Fidelity one. I'm using my ATM. It is but the reason why I made it Momo say Obi A beside me sika na nepa no eti Kumasi. Mean to be Shiano. Wow. And from my account to Momo wallet no okay no and there is I mean it's normal, but the reason why I make easy can say I want to send to people now by the no over 1,000 that's a who chairman crop me insana ni na u chia ni na because I want who say it's multiply effect volumes I buy in front who say okay 1,000 now who chairman crop no who say no brandy may charge you on only one person JB or charge you or training different time. Not take us to separately. Decided no more can say from your bank account to Weno, it makes no sense because say may say may send me more. I'll use my ATM and that is kind of better account anymore. But may the baha it means I'm going to make payment or give to someone. Maybe I may touch you, may touch phone, may touch baby. Now I want to pay with my momo. I will move from my account the MP. Now meet you at Tashu and I said phone. That is where I will pay the charges. It's some way. Let's start. You will see the confusion in the country. So I want him. And I feel so the mobile agent people no. Amo can say. A conform. Until we way ebano. When the consumers stop coming to them no. And it's be home. And my own story say one amount for about baby you music from Wales. Oh you are. Until Muka first man you watch last week in April, the last week in April, you will see our volumes of money. Balances are it will drop, and I believe say the telcos will maybe on that they will shut down the platform. Technical fault because it's going to create a problem. Wow, seriously, and I feel so. The telcos the money have balances in their account. They use the money to transact businesses, which helps them to also expand to employ more. And also have effect. The thing will come with so many effects. ABR before 1st May, now Supreme Court someone in judgment. If it goes in favor of the minority,
the alcohol to me from Abba. Minority boycott. No impact of any other.
We share them runner and I say judgment concerning Abdullah any Attorney General. I'm telling you. They have no choice than to stick to their own statement. I'm telling you, they have no choice than to stick to their own statement. Because
according to speaker, they were 137.
No problem. Because time budget you cancel say it has not been accepted see they work out and we were 137. Now we were saying present but voting time you forfeited your vote by walking out. You see, there be just present, and that's the reason why they came back and they undo And we also walk out. But present and voting was 137. It wasn't half. See, at least half. It wasn't at least half.
And that's also members of parliament present
and voting and walk out. Present. No, we can't say you walking out. Almost 137 cannot hold because present and voting was not half. What you say? And he said, we also walk out. Now say almost voting is not half to at least half. No, how can that be accepted? And Supreme Court gave a clear interpretation in the case of Abdullahi versus Attorney General. So they can't walk away from their own statement. Yes, everybody will see them because the same Supreme Court. We will see, and then if anyone is saying birth cert cannot make a citizen, but birth cert is a primary document for national ID card. The same document for what passport? National ID, it will be a citizen, but near the end, it can't make you. The same Supreme Court. You see? Oh, can and they say and this is for the attacking Supreme Court. You see? Mathematics, it was school. It makes no sense. Say near the primary document, see, it doesn't make me a Ghanaian. But near the end here, it makes me a Ghanaian. But Jerry.
And I said, and so yes, what they call your office and all my idea.
But in their law, it said the birth cert is the primary document. What it means is only be a to me
but yes. There might be say, somebody could challenge you, say you are not a Ghanaian. Of which you can prove the fact that we hold the birth cert and doesn't mean
but young challenge me it means say me birth cert no emma me akwenya emma me to me say me a Ghanaian. And that's the reason why I'm national ID card. No. So how can that same document disqualify me from another angle? What you say? So, my brother.
Higher need 100.9 0503721744. Unfortunately, William Sango, first vice chairman, or can't quit South. Ever make sure any monoqua let him so about. But Willie ain't me mama bedru hana. Mene aye Emmanuel Alote. Or member of the NDC National Communication Team from Enyasu to Omono and Ameneno. The critical analysis of a State of the Nation's address. Any Umunsema EPPA. Mami share messages need be quick. Well, when you see if you take a lead to court, it doesn't mean your case has a merit. We had it. The same minorities mat. We had it from their own mat. That Parliament is the institution of its own. And remember, their General Secretary told us that any idiot can go to court. Let's accept the passage of e-levy and pay in regards to Chairman Makiba and Owusu, incoming UK chairman of MPP. Where is it, McJerry? Good evening. Tell the NDC man that they said very doubtful things about the free SHS. But it became a reality. Ask him to tell us when they were on the nerves of the government to supply the PPEs. Was the issue of the cost at the time discussed? Why are they now raising questions about the cost? Also, these NDC guys are just behaving like drowning people. If they continue like this, they will never taste power again. Where Patrick Odifri Ashalaja. We say in Shaman Elka Ashaman constituency, or say President Nana Akufo-Addo government sooner yesterday was fantastic and unprecedented, big one, which gave the NDC blood pressure. Ghanaians should never have any confidence in this NDC party, all because they don't have any alternative after messing up the economy. Long live Commander Nana Lloyd, Ishaba and Elka. When Samposa Prof for the free Choko, say good evening, McJerry. Ghanaians should applaud for President Nana Akufo-Addo for managing Ghana economy prudently. We are very lucky that God sent President Nana Akufo-Addo to save Ghana in this world. This world's crisis. Let's come together and say no to the incompetent Mahama, this and these members. We are Amposa Prof. I'm manifested if you are Samankas or McJerry. You are right, but the President Nana will deliver all his promises. He will never disappoint Ghanaians. Tochia John Wedu many times. Well, so Jerry, thank you for the good work. His Excellency Nanado is a gift from God for Africa. Let's come together and support him for development in regards to Professor Christopher Miyao Ekunfi, the incoming national chairman of the NDP. All right. Thanks so much. And it was with the Abba. Okay. Mystic Wonder Difference. You say good evening to you, Mark J. Yesterday's Sona was full of rhetoric, repetition of promises, and unprecedented lies. Ghanaians want to know the details and breakdown of the so-called over 10,000 kilometers of roads in Anado and his government. They can lie. That issue we have ever roads on one of the idea. How's it like?
Well, Ebium. Governance there. Obu Omaya Fanukre Ebu Mine. President can say,
yeah.
Omaya 10,000 new roads.
New roads here.
Now, the same issue by our parliament where Kaya Kwame government. Ebisa question the minister for road was someone to come and answer. And in the report. The question was asked last year, but the answer was given this year, February. And he brought that report for that question. That report, was from 2017 to 2021 May. The total roads, they can total a new plus resurfacing, sports, whatever, about 4,000. That's the report. 4 years and some few months. That's 2017 to 2021 May, 4,000 plus. Now, between May last year and this year March, before our president Emmanuel Sonano, what they mean is they have done over 6,000 in addition. Is it possible, Mark Jerry? Now, in that same report, Okani Road, on say the 4,000 in America, a feeder road, whatever road, asphalt overlay, resurfacing, patches, but in that report, you can say 68 kilometers of new roads completed. And the friend is what they mean is within 7 months, they have constructed 10,800 new roads in Ghana. Can you imagine? Oh, now you can't say no, you can't say that.
So what say na roads ni bi ho na wo mutimi emfact.
In roads ben. Yeah, can't almost see cocoa roads.
Now one so so.
Now, Jerry, cocoa roads are can one seven. These are cocoa roads they have awarded contracts. Yeah. President Air cannot see new roads are completed. But these are cocoa roads some of them they are now going to site. Some of them they are on site.
Critical
so
roads, cocoa road, town roads.
Yes.
Asphalt overlay.
Yes. Then 4,000.
Programs, the transport sector improvement.
Now, Sino Hydro lots, so I think about 11 lots or so. Medians account. And that's what Lonavani yeah. Nothing is going on over there. So what are you saying? Are you saying it's a contractor signed for roads? And I said roads that have been built because all can or see new roads are here.
It's now the technical definition of the new roads. So what my indicators say quite the moment baby was no new road
then time around Makwata Emma response in parliament then I say onshore 68 kilometers of new road no kai on my 4,000 this my man
William Samuel
on my 4,000 on my breakdown I can say new road near 68 kilometers asphalt overlay 1,000 something. Yes, and he said, you know, a new Ekawanka. I don't. Then he should not have given that nomenclature. What I say, it shouldn't.
Maybe quite here for William Samuel say BB yes and can graph no aba. Willie, your first vice chair the ma NPP. Baby Aboko. Okay,
baby Aboko sir. So
now now we now blah here the BB sense be.
Oh minia. Week Saturday me see man say.
Oh, Zamo. Is it wrong in your brain? Now what is saying?
Nyame dia che me.
We there me be sound there esanka wo there. yabobo no amane so your time no cry your kwanesa and ade abem it will buy yabobro no amane so state of the nation's address the technical education yahwe agenda 111 yahwe covid expenditure yahwe e-levy yahwe one district one factory and the ababa BBC in the roots won sense man na you go so kan wasem it will buy the amount is makakra na ebini yanko
yo Magari ebechia etiefo mamentia okanko south for na mentia me police area coordinators michia omunyina any constituency I tell you nya easy I say emre na yewom no I tell you emre na yewom no hey anya nya koya ani o edi ngomo 2 3 weeks
hey, Abro Oguso. Abro, youth organizer. Abro, one one Abro.
Oh, me my, omi me mami ensana eko Abro Isaac. Eni dane eboa, omi me ma. Ndaye di man.
All right, okay.
Mechia omi na mechia me crew for so manya krobofo. Na mechia massive family. Aye Temulu family of Manyakpong no ple. Na nyumre mi chia mo minim say me na ye wom no enye o kira na ye de yan maami Saturday ye de yan maami ba ko chefom enti me ma obi a shedin nyame na ema ono anso na eje o kira ma be kam ho na ye no fefefe na Magari
yes sir
me fe wa na se me chia me boss Honorable Joseph Kuje, Minister for Public Enterprises me boss ba ko pe me chia no na Magari one district one factory up o man panyin di bae ayenuanum NDT for say enye Magjerry enemi nya abotre ekuhu cars na everything say man panyin kan say ye be assemble cars o Ghana ha no me nya abotre ekohwe bi na me tem na me afede me hu na me pele say mercy from krabium chese chese hu car na ye be ka say car ya assemble o Ghana no it means say ejuma beba ma me nuanum NDC for no kura benya bi aye friends say adwen kese bia no o ho na odwin bibi kese a president kan ye one district one factory o say o enye yi ena akumfi na ensu ye nto Ghana ha abejen for kura order na egu kura ye ntimi emiti 10% of it
juice no
akumfi juice me na me ka kire o akumfi juice just say order egu hosese an bo mu ntimi surprise and that is how we build me, I'm a manufacturing person. Over 25 years in manufacturing industry. And I know nyama mekano. And no nebema Ghana akonanim. Interest rates so na me adom na do buy obe share 35 no. E mani ba form. Enti omo interest rate na 35 and na 20. Oh, na say e ba 19 afena COVID ni nyama na ba na afena ba 2021. But we are saying say ebeko sa conform you be 35 all time you be 35 and I'm happy and now me ni obi ko GTV or G2 zampa ye buy no interest rate ye yade eja esion mo eno de ogitu me nti G2 say ampa ba interest rate de ye yade e ba inflation so ya yade e be ana oh na say nyabotre me nyameka just there na o ye be 2 na he enya 18.4 na do that enti wakasa o de 18.4 na 15.4 still we've done better than you enti sa interest rate no forma and individuals business people bet me akọ bank akọji facility e bie factories a e be ye one district one factory ya na do dan kwakufo ado e da na kuma so no and o hwe nyema o ye me see sa ban bia ba na otimi ye even 50 in 8 years simple aga by this yakọ yenim inti we a legacy bia or the ajaye say yenya ban bia obaye no just say the drive no the goal the zeal no say or the one district one factory aba one village one dam one district one warehouse nyema bi say na be den ebeboaye obetimi asere and I will say but the most important thing is say prepare the year come baby you see when you are living with people who are more vision or started baby obefo say agronodi but obewie no na fede won say wa ma gap e ho na next time hu na o chia na wa ma no salute na wa kire no say ampa adwuma no unimiye enu bi na do dan kwakufo ado e be ye free SHS all can o say enye Magjerry minu ye tie ye nim say free SHS nkwala e bo mu wa Ghana ha no ka enye enu bi ankene ka o mu nkwasi say ene afena jan ya ene wa be ye black star hero is it
free SHS wo man ka say you Almost the associated or related challenges.
Oh, Mark Jerry, no can say ye. Almost see ye. Me say ye. Afenyan time no number kuno. Obinim say no best stars. You see, train mame and that 2 years, that's 2 years no fee SSS or fee. Secondary school definitely no obey then. Obey me, I'm not even saying say or free SHS. Me interest no. Baby, or start here. And nobody had a dream. Say, Akwala will obey Akwala pa. Sorry, man, say, but then I look at him, and that is what I'm saying. Say, Nanado Dankwa Kufado can't say obey free SHS. No, Musi enye. My advert bear 51. At the high guess is free SHS. Enye maso. Sorry, man, say, Obi say a basso crowd or no, they even say, am I name my every I think OKFM studios or something. And my own interview, but then free SHS na Bama a bar man for. Is it the most important thing? Is me, I keep saying, I'm not saying facilities, is the best, the top notch, but the fundamentals, what is the basic, what is the mindset? What's the mindset behind Nyama na president person? The fact that I mean, started school now. Friends and Nya, fancy stick near the child school down. But I never happy ever me make a say, and then you grano, Miss Marcus coming in. So the most important thing is Obenya friends abutre now I can say na mpese meko akwala bia pese otoka first thing is ohun of a car kia no akofa sa akwala no oni a oye da obetoka because edana kuma so banana sika na nsun ye so to say enti president hu say se mi Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo education abami enti an nema be di president and they make sure say obi ansun ko free. Na PNC papa yin ka kire o say any education akonu obey den no ni Nanado akọda there by komu university PNC friends former national chairman no o see Edward Hama I say okọ campus okọ obey na obi asese ni dem kama fridge si wo bebi esi wo obey so mbe on tu nipa no say omumienu na beda dem ba obey na nana ni ho enti okọ krom Nanado okọ krom nana ba no betu no hu say sana mi classmate ni no bo nim no nti o say enye school obi scholarship ne bo an ne ba lego anka onu nana ti peda so to say enu sa niam no bi nana etia na eche say amana hu say no ese mi bo obi mi mo ganafo na giving the opportunity no ohia ni bi banso bet mi abaye president no bi so to say so that is the drive and obi obeso sit down bi na o si mi nyam sika Messi 4-bedroom, Messi story building, sa nipa no here, and then own CB no their pension. And then be nipa de uye wadwen so obesi dan a onya asase na tabo kra na odisi so a na obodi di fa ho. And no na be kire say ampa wo no osika bia obenya no account wo ho. That is how you build life. And that is Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. On this NDC omo de omo say bibia enye ye. So to say the health insurance buy omo say enye ye. But omo buy no.
In the State of the Nation's address, did the president present the state to us as it is? Omampani echamfoni ni yede chire.
Foni ndi se na na so twamaye no, sa pepe no twamaye. And you see, yen nuanom me ba na me te no kan roads. Magel roads asema all can say and so mampani patch say in 1 year or 1 year 6 months no wasan ye dodo say e de kan ho.
I don't know where your
yes, but we are saying say but we are saying say and now almost a statement about so I am saying say is it Magel minuti I say unim akwa academy na sign ongo
recently there mean
kona ko school mo say no de enye asphalt ne bia kona ko school mo ba bia ya asphalt academy even na ehod enya road dabi ehod enya road dabi ehod aka mfa so ehod enya Ghana for sika ya na editua short man say so ye can say ma can say me say
asphalt overlay
na asphalt na wo na dabi na asphalt na asphalt na nya asphalt enya Ghana for sika na editua Ghana for sika na editua nyame pa chere say Omampenyi abone humodin say ukọ say ye nyina yeti studio as ye say be kanu kra otwa o village ukọ okrom baby a okrom baby a obekọ bia no be hu say Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ehiamfo adanfo ni sanu adwuma e wo honom just a person obekọ kanu kra say me nua be ma ye otimi chen ya just enu kra person obekọ kanu kra but na ye kan say obia Magdalene otu kwan na otwa Ghana ha o say ekwan ye kwan wo baby a Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni sanu adwuma ene yeka. We are saying say aban bi aba Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ya anka den yakoyenim. So say onim a ene omo de aba kan okra kire me baby offer say omo kire statement na omo de ba out numa enye nokra kwan ni ho. Then you are making the argument. So I'm saying say o kasa no wa kasa sa maba me kwan na me kasa o bo kasa sa maba me feel millet kakra ya de am me so o pesa o tu soroku wo sa enti Banjeri na ye kan say aban papa wa bagana Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo aban. Look a friend say COVID buy no friends say minyan yet your party say COVID buy and financial institutions no omunya target enti we have no basis to say sa sika no Ghana ni sika Banjeri me no say COVID buy no abasika aban say Ghana ni benya friend say protection very important say ye nuanu mo bia omu ni bi ye call lockdown ni ye nuanu diane ma omu every constituency sika omu di ma ye dey na kohwe. Me, I was involved because me condition, me circle, me kokompe wa constituency, me cable and wireless wa constituency, me bubuashi wa constituency, me condition market na chi wonyina. So vulnerable no e wa constituency, and I know me nimnia aban eye man ya ye de ko boy ye nuanu ma omu nibi. Ye ma omu nia ye dwane a ye nua ye no, ne ye ma omu nia ye nua nso e ka ho. So to say, eno no ye nuanu ma ye doctors aban amomu increment of about 50%. Edi abetu mu sika so no wan sika. Ye nuanu ma ye nurses, ye pharmacists aban esan sika edi be come sika ma just to motivate them. Say na be ya say humfa ana yare ni bi chiu na okwa ombenya onuado edi ahwe no aban na ayesa ne ma nyina. Ye nuanu teachers kotra for almost 1 year. Omo anye djuma omo ankoti friends nkuto pura na kan say aban koto aban e cho muka almost 1 year no omo tifie no so ma say ewie no minia anti dede a oton ba ye achi a bubu achi datus junction ho ye call lockdown ko tren fie no wan beto ade no ye wie no aban man loan of 13,000 osan ene ba ye na ochi no ene oton fruit esande kan ho enye party member because aban hu say wakoko tren fie na loan na ye de amanu loan na me say ene or the fruit ni nyama aka ho na ene or the fruit ni nyama aka ho ene any business mu abie. So I am saying say okasa ma ya di oni ha
okay
ye de na me nkasa na ye pa chen say na ye pa say ye chere ne say ebinum omo host friends omo yejuma hotels. You know I'm seriously involved with union issues. Ebinum kwa ye ko pa omo chew bisa I see you from no bisa omo 30 years no bisa ye ko pa omo chew say o de men yi omo din say e bi okran ni pa 200 me yi omo nyina o de yi e bia obeyi a 50 150 na aka no aban say mesa so wase na fa manage omo till COVID no be de e betwem na sa sika no hwan no sika enya sika na friends say ye de hunde they say revenue institutions no enya ye no enya sa sika no bia na ban e de ko say sa company no ma say na bia ye nua no be e be nya djuma aye. So we are saying anytime MPP aban be ba power say challenge bi wo ha ye ne yatua before time wa onim economic issues e buy no but we were able to manage. Say ya no time na COVID buy and can be because electricity grow one.
No, yes,
you see. Na omo time friends omo time no even doom song crowd ntimi. Doom song crowd omo ntimi. Now the Ebola compare COVID. So yeah ceremony. Yes. Asema okay. Amana ye wo no e kire say oba awman Ghana ebe konanim say obia edi na ho ani shema ne ye ka no kra me say building a nation Banjeri da bia me betra ha me ka say building a nation is like building your home room.
Okay.
So me say we feel say me sika so into go school what help obedi here sir. But say why I just say me save do kakra na me nya no po no me save na me dey building me friends me future ebe ko ye edi amount and that is the another Dankwa Akufo-Addo
100.9 William someone out in Kano about you're very late to the program. Inti afraid for say more than enough time and willy. Meba Jamajo 0302243540 0302257902. Meba Jamajo
Me jo so na bo maje.
Yeto yanko tenten na ebras.
Na ya kasa fitabura. Mame mo abaso. Na me mo human sangbo. Ni dia sangbo.
Sangbo yanko.
Me bona abaso. Mame chia CNN Yura Collins niama ewo party headquarters oba for treasure. Obon homodin pa na me chia JFK Lawyer Jackson Kodua na odene ho kwakwa apia ewa Santi region. Na Yura ya aboabia Samoa. And the incoming president, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Europe, Canada, Mwasomechiano. Mike, MPP, NDC, Nino, Activo, and Kurudu. Mumu time, Mike, and Mwabena Mo NDC, Modeboy. Mikurum Kouta Futu, Bukurua. Kwaya, Yura Mahama, Minyesio Krasi, Kouta Funi, Bukurua, and Pepiasa, Yura Mahama, anymore. And then Coco said, Mike, go there. We hear if you go utafu from Utafu to Bukuru to Pepiase, another.
Okay, Nana, may I say my main for next one here to us. Meba Jomajo. Majo. Hello? Okay. What's when I said, Majo. Yes, I hear you, Uncle.
Chairman Martin.
Yes, man. Yanko to party any time na anytime.
But as a brother, my mom, the Kakra, Unia, Sigamia for the young Overton in the Pacific. In a motor, none of the it's not one. But when Shannon in a million, we are Jadi, the Lord in here, and Mataka. Mamma Fancy PSA to Amal Haji Habib Kaswana Papa Butu. For sample for Chairman Joe Ashama and I'm a man Eastern Regional Women Organizer and Regional Youth Organizer. All our thought is to Chiao. Chairman, maybe ask Mammy can say MPP full be better say Sankaya NDC in our power and coronavirus by in Kiyan not at least Sabin Predia Bible Carter Bakwasiakra or Kana Nutuma. If we said you may catch wrong and then say, Sanka John Dramani Mahama MDC in our power, and COVID-19, coronavirus in Magana. First, Mahama only useless person, and a second, Mahama only subtracting on the Pehuanian, in Tibrana Yarena Bo, Sir Poissotia nearby a small being to Kwana, and Uncle way. Uncle Fire Renema. It is a Mahama no power, Kayaren and Magana. I say a month so. And then another say when you say, Ujana Moon Casa obey agenda 111. Nimun any hang and any supreme of the kind. Young curfew on last year. What a key. One also bit me Kaya for 1 year.
Okay, better say. My next one now, Yanko, my main fellas, but Majo.
Jerry.
Yes, I do.
You mean Yamia Sundi and
Council.
I mean, you were Alan Coyotraman in the Biovia Metiano. Just on young Toby so you're Bonabas made my small. Nama Jerry Mestro. It's a piece of fun. Ama, Abroa. You promote to Aman order for campaign because you've organized an idea. I say, okay, staff and yet they are, say, Abro, Elvini. No boy, the man of my or Kanko staff, it's me for 2024 election. Majali, a man that I know, the wood tree in somewhere and for a car. I said, Oma, a Bamuda. You know, the Mama, or no man campaign on some attack from you. Not Yakashin. And maybe pay Jumaya, also on your much with Nakumani 1 year Jumaya. It's all your dad with ya. Could you a good cow? You know, to you have man and punch and me name why 1 year ago. I'm going to try to go to. And then another good about. And then where could you school, my daddy? I will find a market at some crime near my. Yeah, and TSA will be so on your stomach for the best school fees and go to free. Let's say you lady about empty a party lady. Now, so who's Umpia? What is it at own for kayak? Shall fair. When you move or beyond to you, the best thing I put you at the Banati. but you go IMF ko je be here e be say you ho we say the audio pama ma ko so and never make ma ya fa no bu adwuma.
Okay, where does it I go maybe for last one Madio. Okay,
Jerry nyame aso gi ka
e girls here
so I tell you phone am kasam.
okay
My Jerry me ba afidi so de me ami brother bi a okọ abuakwa fa Fredua Brick Crime Fredua okọ second vice but my Jerry wo de minim so na o ye journalist ye ka sira kolesa wo pie wo papa ye no sira kolesa be pre ko contest me de fa afidi so na bom na so de ofre ni pa bi a interview mo wo bi ti sabrewa okọ kan ko youth organizer Abiola ono so ko organizer kwamena ni fa ajia hawa omutoso ye brother ba ko wotema ono so ko team bo modern say actually me ma list ni because when you say we
nyankopon ya adoma mehwe ebenada na mehwe ebenada nwumre Syria college no mo contest ni nyina mo nyina amra na mo kaza
atuba ni no
me peta mama no bia amra no meka ne de no nko why
generate so ko la kotopon kwamna ni fa ko ni no mu nyina ko Mageri nimre we mi ra ko papa na wo hwa NDC fu entrom twa wo wiase a na adiba ku de aye mi ngwa say obi tumi ka say na na dan ko kufu ado so wa ye 10,000 kilometers and 10,000 kilometers wo di oni asibu a e se o fi ha ko China Mageri sa measurement we ye wo hifa enti nana kufu ado pese o ka say wa ye loro kwa fi Ghana sa ko si China wow we a fallacy of conclusion fallacy sa de be kanu wow Mageri ye nyina atra so Ghana ha ana NDC fo de betu Ghana fo nyina ni asise o ma ye loro kwa e Ghana nyina ene de ba ni say
okay
what you see
yo me da say
Mageri uma mi tanka
me da say bye bye Maybe now so you go by your demo channel pa mesa ba between 5:30 and up morning show so nti ha na be dey mo fan cheme na ha ene ye dey be see what Emmanuel Adote enya so tuom MPP aspirant parliamentary candidate 2020 elections, member of the NDC National Communication Team Obaha William Sangbo, first vice chairman Okaikwe South incumbent Okobiem Willie but that's why I said campaign to be a go here.
Oh, Nyaminadom.
We see we call us including Abro.
Oh, Jumaya, Lizzie, oh, Jumaya.
See, we call us in say, Quans was elections next time,
next month, April.
A year prayer. I'm the middle of April.
Yeah, I'm the middle of April, but go up to the end of the year. Near cleaning.
Okay, Syria callers no say NDC for the Omunyama. Womunya show mo de nti we MPP de na ho apaso. Eti mo MPP Syria callers na mo contest na nyame adoma mo ho na mo ne me producer Pius. Mo frɛ Pius na mo kan kire no ebenada. Be ma mo kwan mo nyina mo be kasa bi. Obi an be ne campaign ebenada. Me so de amede be bo mo no na mo bra mo be kasa. Yeah.
It means my me campaign kakra. Yeah, my try idea. Oh, can't go out for team in Ghana for team. Oh, only me say. Okay, you can't go out delegate. And Ben has to be more first vice chairman. More na mama opportunity no. Say na mo kan mo say mo di man opportunity ni mama no. My gume no mase. My ye juma din e the man party no mo bi ehun say ampa. This is the first time I your first vice chairman bo kan go out. I very friends sharp and I say oye juma the din e dey abo party no region and a national mo juma ni support amode mame no and a mame ahwade mame di ye juma man party no nti position na amode mame no mo dey mame say me nko say na bubu for zone for country mo say position na mo dey mame say me mfa nko nye juma and man party no any constituency ni nyina nti nyame nhira mo na mo nkai me da bia na mo bompai mame na ye party no so na nado dankwa kufuado nyame nhira no no onko so emaye decisions a ebeboye nyina na ye manum free kwasum ana obre ni future education nyina enye solid Ghana for nyina.
Okay, meda say ete for hana be djumade ni see torchlights ene ya critical analysis intellectual discussions here there bro said there no be ko china nyame ya adoma china Ghana muntie so no in fact me wo other discussions bi a me no obeye efa na now the State of the Nation's address efa NDC kwa womo Eco Supreme Court ifa do chena me wo exclusive bi a me de be ma dia for me de Magjerio say ajama Pius be do ban say na omi obene wa me damase na me sisi wi akọlọ na mo gina no mon coordinate na Montreal mumu bi be wo Pius number mon frɛ no Tuesday mo benya won no momra Tuesday abono so amomra be ma mo kwan na mo be mo campaign kakra so the between the support mo no Yakobon issue bibia DJ Toxic obabe bo nyom kama
Ya no me bibrime